One love, family. Blessed love to you. Hope you're having a beautiful, beautiful evening. Just coming with my daily accountability post, day 44 of dry fasting 23 hours a day and drinking all liquids. It's kind of frenetic coming up to my dinner hour, so I didn't get my usual picture of all my juices and what have you. But just to report in on what I had cantaloupe juice. I had uh, Harmless Harvest, a quart of coconut water, raw coconut water. I had my my superfood drink with goji berry tea, and it has all kinds of medicinal mushrooms and some Biometic, which is the only probiotic on the market that's third party tested to clean glyphosate out of the body. I had pineapple kombucha, and I had a Rebel elixir, and uh, I had a little bit of mustard with maple syrup for just feeling a little bit of a desire for a little pungency. And today was the last day of the Pranic family prana feast. So this morning at 6 o'clock we had a water ceremony with the people that joined us on that feast, and had me sort of ruminating. Last night I woke up at 3 because I haven't had as much need for sleep, because when you fast so much the body has extra energy. And I want to clarify some stuff because I see this to be a bit of a problem with a lot of the pranic activations. I want to, for the people who join the prana feast, I want to thank you all and for the community and family there. But there's something that I see to be a little bit off with a lot of the pranic activations, where people are going to go 3+ days dry fasting straight in before they've had any experience with dry fasting, whatsoever. The way I built my practice was over many years, many years. I started this whole pranic activation for myself like 10 years ago, just working with the basics, with sun gazing, meditation, raw foods, occasional fasting or intermittent fasting. And then I worked into dry fasting slowly. I did 1 day at first, and then I did 36 hours the next time I went at it. Then I did 48 hours the next time, and then it just kept increasing by 12 hours up to 4 days. After the 4th day, I did breatharian integration, and went to liquid diet at that time for 30 days. Anything you can do 30, 90 days, you can create as a habit. As a lifestyle, that it becomes, like falling off a log. It's habitual. It's something you do easily. That's why I'm doing this 90-day dry fasting, 23 hours a day, and just doing liquids. And I'm doing like the best. You heard my meal plan for the evening. Doing the best of the best: melon juices, fresh pressed juices, superfoods, tonic herbs, probiotic kombuchas. And I built that, the whole while I was working with raw foods. I was using a lot of wild foods, a lot of Chinese tonic herbs, things like, and other adaptogens, ashwagandha, maca, goji, medicinal mushrooms, these things that are, they call adaptogens because they make your body more adaptive, So, and all the while working with cultivating energy, because you can't just stop eating food. You need energy from somewhere. And so it's important to cultivate this practice slowly and gently. And so, as great as this experience was, I really appreciated the other teachers and what they had to offer. My buddy Perry, Jerome, Mark English, Ellie Tom. There were some hard hitter teachers, Devon, the Black Airbender, sharing about the importance of cultivation of breath, of Qigong, of cultivating this lifestyle. And to the participants, I just wanted to put this warning up because it's this kind of thing that we all want to rush to our goals and we'll fixate, on an ideal in our mind instead of the reality of what is. And I was talking with my buddy Kazu today, and we had a really great talk. Every time I connect with Kazu, I love it. One love, Kazu. You are my bruh. It's very healing to have a friendship and relationship with you, my friend. But this tendency to rush to things too fast. Think about when you go on, like, a vacation, or maybe you want to go see a concert and it's another state, or times when you're a young adult and you want to go on a road trip to go see something. Isn't at least half the fun the journey itself? And I think we just do this as human beings mostly because we've been enculturated to the product and not the process. That the process is just as important, if not more important, than the product itself. How many things have you learned well by, in the process, messing things up a little bit? Giving, I think, really a culture of growth, a culture of, real expansion encourages mistakes. And it's that kind of thing where we're all taught, you got to get A's all the time. You got to do perfect all the time. We should be taught to mess up a lot in the way to perfection, and to be in a culture of support. Like, you almost got it that time. I was a skateboarder, and that was a total growth culture where go try a trick 1,000 times and fall on your ass, and scrape yourself up. And your buddies would be like, oh man, you were so close, and then you hit it and they all go, yeah! That's the kind of support culture we need to start to grow for all things, for growing in business, for growing in any new skill set, and particularly for this pranic process, because this is involving your body and your spirit. And your body and your spirit is a treasure that you should treat with gentleness. Think of this as an instrument, like a Stradivarius. Now, you're not just gonna pick it up and start going crazy on it. You're gonna oil it. You're gonna tune it. You're gonna practice. So I just wanted to put this note of caution out there to people. I've been getting a lot of wonderful feedback from everybody. That it's inspiring and all this stuff. But please understand, I've built this through hard work, through years of practice, and that you can't just jump into dry fasting 23 hours a day and drinking only juice. This started with a lot of time meditating, a lot of time with, spirit plant medicine, a lot of time with, raw foods as a diet, fasting, sexual temperance, earthing, and grounding. Like, it's important, especially, there's this culture, that is arising because we are in a new age. We've come out of the Kali Yuga in 2012 and we're moving back to the galactic center. The Schumann resonance is spiking and peaking up. There's coronal mass ejections. All this energy is influencing our pineal gland and our DNA, and we are waking up. But we want to go gently. We want to be careful and genuine and caring with ourselves as we develop into this next version of New Earth, where we're, and we want to think in creative terms of we want to build permaculture gardens. Even if you're breatharian, where are you going to get your breath from if there ain't no trees? Never think about that. We must cultivate life. That's why I call myself on Instagram life cultivationist, because you want to cultivate your life to this energetic state. It's not about just jumping there. You want to cultivate the life of other people and land and animals, because it's this nurturing vibration that we're practicing that's more important than the actual product of what shows up. So I just wanted to speak to this. People are rushing forward, and you can actually, like my buddy Kazu was saying, he rushed forward into his evolution and he got there and then he was like, whoa, not quite ready. And then he had to like peel back, to ready himself. So it's enjoy the process. Don't rush. As my brother says, love is like a fart. If you have to push, it's probably shit. Remember Wu Wei. Remember, allowing. Wu Wei, people think of it as not doing. It's not doing. It's not forcing. So, just a note of caution. It's been on my heart mind all day, seeing some of the ways in which I saw this show up in this, pranic process, that people could do well to slow it down, to integrate. In the Buddhist terms, you want to have right absorption. If this is going to take, you have to take it carefully and slowly. So, yeah, I'm still having success, but like I said, 10 years, all right? Don't push it. You don't have to do it in a week. You don't have to do it in a year. Take your time and be gentle and have fun. So, hope you got something from this family. Hope you're having a beautiful night. Sending you tons of love, and we'll report in tomorrow. Day 45 tomorrow. I'll be halfway to my goal of 90 days. And I'm quite certain that this is just going to be the new thing for me, because I feel good. Having better sleep while I'm sleeping, but I don't need to sleep as much, which affords me time to do all kinds of things that I've been wanting to, like meditating for a couple hours a day and really getting attuned to this vessel and this instrument. So, yeah. Peace, family. Be well.